Oh, hey, what's up? Glad you stopped by. Since you're here, let me share with you some of the exciting things that have been happening around the CityFam offices. Since we started this 4.5 years ago, we've definitely had our share of trials and tribulations, but it's been worth it all, as you're about to see. So if you didn't know, CityFam was recently nominated for Best Nonprofit in Baltimore alongside some incredible organizations. If you haven't done it yet, take a moment to go vote for us at baltimorestyle.com/Reader's Choice and help us grow this movement and spread the word. Probably the most exciting thing that has happened recently is one of our members took the liberty of creating a map for our members so that they could connect with each other. We've literally had people reach out from all over, and when I say all over, I mean all over. As you can see, this is Baltimore here, and each one of these pins represents a person and a location. If you zoom out, you'll see that it's not just locally, it's literally, these pins are all over the country. And if you scroll over, you'll see they're all over the world. We have literally people in Africa, all over Europe, Russia, Australia, and Asia. People that have been inspired and just kind of intrigued by CityFam and want to get connected with other like-minded people to do life with. So what we're doing is we're being more intentional about now connecting these people so they can create their own chapters. The reason that that's important is because when we started CityFam 4.5 years ago, we asked ourselves the question, why are we doing this? And what we answered was, because positive change happens in the context of healthy relationships. People need other people in order to become the best version of themselves. So if you've watched any of my videos for any amount of time, you've probably heard me talk about the ladder. People get tired of hearing me talk about it around here, to be honest. But it really is the principles by which we operate and kind of our whole ideology. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so this is the CityFam ladder. So picture that this is the fourth rung of a ladder, and it's a place of fulfillment. This is you becoming the best version of yourself, living at your full potential. Everybody wants to be there. But what we believe at CityFam is you can't get there without community. You need people around you to inspire you, encourage you, and support you, because it takes so many right decisions to get to this point that if you try to go it alone, you will quit or get hung up by a bad habit or a mistake or something else. What most healthy communities do, though, is they ask you to take this big first step. I see recovery centers and AA and NA and churches and people, they all make the same mistake, and nobody takes that step until things get really bad, until somebody hits complete rock bottom where they go to those places usually. But what at CityFam, what we believe is we add 2 other steps, social and service, because this is so much easier of a step to get somebody to a social event. And the people that are typically living in a place of fulfillment are sitting around bored and lonely most of the time, not knowing what to do with themselves on the weekend. I know, because that was me. But when this person comes down and these 2 people meet, that's where the magic always happens for us. And people go, wow, everybody's so nice. And we're like, yeah, they are. Guess what? Next week we're going to go to Special Olympics and we're going to go volunteer. Would you like to come? And people always say, man, I've always wanted to do something like that. I just didn't know how to get started. And they take another step. And by the time they get up here, they've made some friends, and now they have a support system, and they have things to do on the weekend besides the wrong thing, and they join the community. And they end up reaching a place of fulfillment and become the best version of themselves. And then we teach that person how now to go back for the next person that comes up to the social event and walk that person up to the top of the ladder one by one. And this is what we operate by. And why I'm so excited about this is by having this presentation together, we're able to share our ideology and our principles with all those people all over the map, all over the world. And this is how we're going to make significant changes. Now, as CityFam continues to grow, our vision is as we get bigger, we will also get smaller. And the reason that we want to do that is because real community happens for people in smaller settings. Once a group gets too big, it's impossible to really know what's going on with everybody and to really get deep. So if someone is sick or depressed, or maybe they're going through a breakup or something, we want to know about those things so we can support them. And that's going to require us to be in smaller communities. So, and as you can see, we'll have groups broken out here all over for people regardless of what your interest is, whether you're married, you're single, how old you are, or young you are, or where you live, if you have kids, if you don't, there will be something for you, a healthy community for you to plug in with, to do life with people that are like you, that will support you in becoming the best version of yourself. Now, let me share the next part with you, the CityFam app. The CityFam app, which will be available on all the platforms shortly, is going to allow us to connect with all of our members worldwide. It'll allow our members to search for events in their area by distance and even category, so whether it's a social or a service event. What it's also going to do that's really cool is it's going to allow our members to add their own events. So if they have an impromptu hangout or a group that maybe meets on a weekly basis, they'll be able to put it on the app so that other people that are in their area that are like-minded will be able to find it. They'll be able to add friends, invite friends from other social media platforms to the app. And it even has a chat section, which I think is really cool, because when I was trying to get sober, I don't know how many nights I sat around on like a Friday or Saturday night, bored out of my mind. And now it'll allow me to put something up like, hey, who wants to go see Lion King? So I'm not sitting around wondering what to do or who to do it with. So the app is really gonna help us pull all of this together. And it's really gonna help us solve this worldwide loneliness epidemic that is hitting us currently, that leads to so many things like health problems and depression and drug addiction, just to name a few. So if you've contributed to CityFam sometime in the past, maybe you've donated it, or maybe you've been a contributing member, or you're sponsored an event or whatever, maybe just volunteered at an event, I just wanna say thank you so much. It's because of your sacrifices that we've been able to make it to this point. If you haven't contributed and you want to, hit one of the links in this post and be part of a social revolution. Thank you so much for your support.